Yeah, a tool to teach us that the temporal, the immediate needs, they are not as important, or we should align our lives in such a way where the spiritual and the Lord and his ways come before the carnal or natural needs that
Well,
we have.
those things can easily be a distraction.
100%. Yes, that's right. And clearly these verses seem to indicate, look, fasting isn't simply just don't eat or go without food, but what he's clearly showing is you can live a life where you sustain yourself naturally. You fulfill your temporal needs, but that you always have that eye single to his glory, and that you're putting him and the gospel first in all that you're doing. This is the same principle, because you and I are very big on consecration, and how in the scriptures, every Zion people that are established, there's no poor, there's no needy among them. They take care of one another. It's clearly a very sophisticated community of consecration truly being lived. But that doesn't mean we're putting down or belittling or demonizing people who are effective at making money, being successful, and truly going beyond achieving just being able to obtain what they need. A lot of people are able to obtain the excess. None of that is a problem. It's not a problem to be successful. You can be as successful as you want to be, but as these scriptures point out, beyond all of that, though, have that spirit of fasting, meaning put off those things to ensure that first and foremost, you are adhering to the Lord's will and his ways first in your life. And then the rest will take care of itself. And there's several other scriptures that support that idea, but fasting is much less about going without food and much more about establishing the Lord first in your life and allowing everything else to trail behind that.
It is interesting because this is a period of time where these revelations are generally highly focused on consecration. And then we have a revelation about fasting. So it does kind of lead your mind to say, well, maybe the spirit of fasting is actually a spirit of consecration, like in a true sense, meaning, and this is just going off what you just said, learning to overcome the world, meaning to be in the world, not of the world, meaning to put off the natural man. Like that is the spirit of fasting, when you are no longer distracted or drawn in, right, by the attractions of Babylon. Well, now even if, now you can go to the thing, you can be wealthy and successful, but not to build up your own kingdom. Right? You have that spirit of fasting. You can go without the excess. So that's kind of I think that's the crossover of kind of fasting and consecration. It's just learning to live with sufficient for your needs and give the excess to the kingdom of God. So when we do our monthly little fast of 2 meals and give that excess to the church, like that's a little tiny practice of what consecration should be when you fully implement it in your life. Like organize your life, all things done in order. Learn what is sufficient for your needs and for your family, for your future, and then learn how you can be a better steward of that. Thank you for watching. If you found this content spiritually enlightening, please like, comment, and subscribe.
Like the gospel, these little things make all the difference, and it helps the algorithm push out better content for everyone to enjoy on YouTube.